Good morning, students. Yesterday we discussed about atomic masses. You studied how to calculate atomic masses of different elements. Students, now you have to learn the atomic masses of few elements given on page number 32 in table number 3.2. It is important to learn the atomic masses of some elements to calculate molecular masses of some molecules. Now we are talking about molecules. What molecules are? Today we will discuss about molecules. Molecules क्या होते हैं? You know that smallest particle which take part in a chemical reaction is an atom. But how do atoms exist? Atoms of most elements are not able to exist independently. Atoms form molecules and ions. These molecules or ions aggregate in large numbers to form the matter that we can see, feel or touch. So today we are going to study about molecules. So what is a molecule? In general, a molecule is a group of two or more atoms. It is a group of two or more atoms. You know that some atoms, some elements, atoms of elements, they cannot exist independently. So they exist in group of two or more atoms that are chemically bonded together, that is tightly held together by attractive forces. See here, a molecule is a group of two or more atoms which are held together strongly by some kind of attractive forces. Such an attractive forces holding the atoms together is called a chemical bond. We may also define a molecule as a molecule is the smallest particle of an element or a compound which can exist freely under ordinary conditions and show all the properties of that substance. So as mentioned in the definition, we may have molecules of an element or molecule of a compound. So let us explain each of these one by one. So students, a molecule can be defined as the smallest particle of an element or a compound that is capable of an independent existence and shows all the properties of that substance. So atoms of the same elements or of different elements can join together to form molecules. So let us start with molecules of elements. So the molecules of elements are constituted by the same type of atoms. Molecules of an element means 1, 2 or more atoms of the same elements existing as one species in the free state. Depending upon whether the molecules contains 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. atoms, they are called monatomic, diatomic, triatomic, tetratomic, etc. respectively. Monatomic molecule is that molecule in which only one atom is present. In diatomic molecules there are two atoms present. In triatomic molecules 3 atoms are present. Tetratomic 4 atoms are present. So a few examples of molecules of different types are given. For example, monoatomic molecules, noble gases like helium, neon, etc. exist as single atom. जैसे helium का symbol है He, neon का है Ne. Hence their molecules are monatomic. The symbol for their molecule and atoms are same. Helium का ये है, neon का Ne, argon का Ar. So monoatomic molecules are those molecules in which only single atom is present. And what about diatomic molecules? Dia means 2, है ना? तो in this molecule 2 atoms are present. For example, in a molecule of hydrogen ये देखिए two atoms of hydrogen exist together. Its molecule is therefore represented by H2, है ना? That is, it is a diatomic molecule. Similarly, molecule of oxygen, see, molecule of oxygen, chlorine, nitrogen, all these are diatomic and are represented by O2, N2, Cl2, है ना. So please note that a molecule of hydrogen cannot be represented as 2H. इसको ऐसे 2H की फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते हैं. This will represent 2 atoms of hydrogen and not a molecule of hydrogen. Okay, same applies to other molecules also. For example, molecules of bromine is Br2. Br2. That of iodine is I2. 2I नहीं होगा, 2Br नहीं होगा. And fluorine F2. Okay, and now what about triatomic molecules? Triatomic molecules are those molecules in which 3 atoms exist together as one species. For example, ozone layer के बारे में आपने सुना है ना. Ozone. In a molecule of ozone, 3 atoms, 1, 2, 3. 3 atoms of oxygen exist together as a species. Hence, it is triatomic with the formula O3. See this molecule of ozone. Next, tetratomic molecules. Tetra means 4. The molecules in which 4 atoms are joined together as one species. A very common example of a tetratomic molecule of an element is that of phosphorus. It is represented by P4. Okay, similarly, sulfur is an example of octatomic molecules. Octa means 8 and it is represented by sulfur ka symbol and 8. So molecules containing more than 4 atoms are generally called polyatomic. उनको क्या कहते हैं? Polyatomic, जिसमें 4 से ज़्यादा होते हैं. And the number of atoms present in one molecule of the substance is called its atomicity. What is atomicity? ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है आपसे. The number of atoms present in one molecule of the substance is called atomicity. For example, what is the atomicity of sulfur? What is the atomicity of sulfur? The number of atoms present in its one molecule is its atomicity. So what will be the atomicity of sulfur? 8. What will be the atomicity of helium? 1. What will be the atomicity of hydrogen? Number of atoms present in it, that is 2. 2 will be its atomicity. And what will be the atomicity of ozone? It will be 3. Got it? So this is all about molecules of an element. So we were talking about atomicity of molecules. बेटा कुछ molecules ऐसे होते हैं, molecules of some elements are very big in size and they contain a large number of atoms linked together. For example, graphite and diamond. They contain an infinite number of carbon atoms linked together. These elements are simply represented by their atomic symbol. Beside graphite and diamond, a third crystalline form of carbon discovered recently contains 60 C carbon atoms linked together, and it is represented by C60. What is the atomicity of this? 60, yes, and it is represented by C60 and known as Buckminster Fullerene. This, and its structure is given here. Its structure is like a football. Similarly, all metals except mercury also consist of giant molecules. However, they are represented by their atomic symbols and are taken as monatomic. For example, sodium. अगर हम सोडियम की बात करें, it is also Sodium, it also has a giant molecule, but it is represented by its symbol only. Iron, aluminum, copper, etc. are also giant molecules. They have giant molecules, but they are represented by their atomic symbol only. These all are monatomic. So the properties of any such solid elements are in fact not the properties of its single atom, but the properties of a cluster of atom. For example, if we talk about graphite is very soft, but the diamond is the hardest substance found, है ना? But its property depends upon not on its single atom, but the properties of the cluster of atom. Okay, now we will study about molecules of a compound. So molecule of a compound means two or more atoms of different elements. Molecules of elements में क्या था? They have atoms of same elements, but in molecules of a compound, two or more atoms of different elements combine together in a definite proportion by mass to form a species that can exist freely. For example, if we talk about water, how many elements are joined together in this one molecule of water? Yes, two, oxygen and hydrogen. So water represents a molecule of a compound in which two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen is combined in a fixed proportion, that is 1:8. ये आपने पहले भी पढ़ा था ना, 1:8 by mass. Similarly, carbon dioxide, it represents a molecule of carbon containing carbon is to oxygen in ratio 3:8 by mass. ये भी आपने पहले पढ़ा था. So just as in case of molecules of an element, the molecules of a compound can be diatomic, they can be diatomic, triatomic, tetratomic and polyatomic. For example, diatomic, hydrogen chloride, carbon monoxide, they are diatomic. They are containing elements of atoms of two elements, carbon and oxygen. In case of hydrogen chloride, hydrogen and chlorine. In triatomic molecules, for example, water is triatomic molecule. How? Water is containing one atom of oxygen and two atoms of hydrogen, 1, 2, 3. So it is triatomic molecule. In the same manner, carbon dioxide is also triatomic molecule. It has two atoms of oxygen and one atom of carbon. It's one molecule. So it is triatomic molecule. Now what about tetratomic molecules? Hydrogen peroxide, H2O2 is the formula of hydrogen peroxide. Two atoms of hydrogen and two atoms of oxygen. Total कितने हो गए? 4. That is why it is tetratomic molecules. Ammonia, NH3. One atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of hydrogen. Total हो गए 4. So it is tetraatomic molecule. So look into your book, page number 36. Atomicity of some elements is given. Some non-metals are given here: argon, helium, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, phosphorus, sulfur. And argon and helium are monatomic. What does that mean? The molecule of argon and helium, they has only one atom. Oxygen is diatomic, hydrogen is diatomic, nitrogen is diatomic, chlorine is diatomic, phosphorus is tetratomic and sulfur is polyatomic. Sulfur के आपने बारे में आपने पढ़ा था, sulfur has 8 atoms in one molecule, that is why it is polyatomic. आपने पढ़ा था कि अगर 4 से ज़्यादा atoms होंगे एक molecule में, then it is called polyatomic. Then these are some molecules of metals: sodium, iron, aluminum, and copper. They all are monoatomic. Then this is table number 3.4. Molecules of some compounds are given here. Water, and water combines water is made up of combining these elements, hydrogen and oxygen. 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen in a ratio 1:8 by mass. Ammonia, it is made up of nitrogen and hydrogen atoms in a ratio 14:3 by mass. And carbon dioxide is made up of 1 carbon and 2 oxygen इन अ रेशो 3:8 बाय मास. तो ये रेशो भी आप याद रखेंगे, ठीक है. So this was all about molecules of elements and molecules of compounds. Now we will study about ions. So compounds composed of metals and non-metals containing charged species are called ions. So let us study about these ions. These charged species are known as ions. Actually, an ion is a charged particle and can be negatively or positively charged. So let us study. The molecular compound are formed by the combination of two or more non-metals. ये अभी आपने पढ़ा, ठीक है. But a number of compounds are known which are formed by the combination of metal and non-metal, है ना. कंपाउंड्स ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ नॉन मेटल से ही बने होते हैं. बहुत सारे कंपाउंड्स ऐसे हैं जो मेटल्स और नॉन मेटल्स के कॉम्बिनेशन से भी बनाए होते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, सोडियम क्लोराइड NaCl. It is formed by the combination of the metal atom sodium with the non-metal chlorine, है ना. Similarly, calcium oxide CaO. The formula of calcium oxide is CaO. Calcium oxide is formed from the मेटल एटम कैल्शियम. इसमें मेटल एटम कैल्शियम है एंड द नॉन मेटल एटम इज ऑक्सीजन. बट इन दीज कंपाउंड्स द मेटल एंड द नॉन मेटल एटम्स आर नॉट प्रेजेंट एज सच बट आर प्रेजेंट एज चार्ज स्पीसीज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन केस ऑफ सोडियम क्लोराइड, sodium is present as sodium ion and chlorine is present as chlorine ion. Similarly, in calcium oxide, calcium is present as calcium ion. It has positive charge on it and oxygen has negative charge on it. So in a number of cases, not only single atom but group of atoms may carry charge. For example, अगर हम अमोनिया की बात करें, ammonium, this is one molecule of ammonium. So this whole group of atoms will carry one positive charge. So this is ammonium ion. In the same manner, if we talk about sulfate, SO4 is sulfate. It is a group of atoms. So this whole group is carrying two negative charge. It is an anion. In the same manner, nitrate, NO3, nitrate, it is carrying one negative charge. It is an anion. It is nitrate ion. So an atom of a group of an atom or a group of atoms which carries positive or negative charge is called ion. The ion carrying positive charge is called cation and the ion carrying negative charge is called anion. Okay, the atoms which carries positive charge, they are called cation, and the atoms which carry negative charge, they are called anion. Got it? Okay, so tell me now, in case of sodium chloride, which is cation and which is anion? Yes, because sodium is carrying positive charge, it is cation, and chlorine is carrying negative charge, so this is anion. Got it? So the question as to how the ions are formed will be discussed in next chapter. अगला चैप्टर है आपका एटम ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एटम, उसमें आप पढ़ोगे कि किस तरह से उस पर चार्ज आता है, कि उसकी स्ट्रक्चर जब आप पढ़ोगे तब आपको पता चलेगा कि इट हैज़ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, और इलेक्ट्रॉन्स नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पे डिपेंड करता है कि उस पर किस तरह का चार्ज आएगा. But at this stage, it is important to know that in any ionic compound, the total positive charge carried by the cation is equal to the total negative charge carried by the anion, so that as a whole, the ionic compound is electrically neutral. है ना, कि जब भी कोई आयनिक कंपाउंड बनता है तो उस पर जितना टोटल पॉजिटिव चार्ज है वो इक्वल होना चाहिए नेगेटिव चार्ज की, ताकि द होल आयनिक कंपाउंड इज इलेक्ट्रिकली न्यूट्रल. आपको पता है ना, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव को कैंसिल कर देता है ना, न्यूट्रल कर देता है. Further, as discussed earlier, a compound is always made up of the same elements combined together in a fixed proportion by mass. For example, sodium chloride contains sodium and chlorine in the fixed ratio 23:35.5 by mass. है ना? For example, sodium chloride contains sodium and chlorine in a fixed ratio 23:35.5 by mass. Similarly, calcium oxide contains calcium and oxygen in a fixed ratio 40:16, या इसको हम 5:2 भी लिख सकते हैं, 5:2 के रेशो में, है ना. A compound is always made up of the same elements combined together in a fixed proportion by mass. Got it? So, how to name these ionic compounds? Ionic compounds की naming हम फिर कैसे करते हैं वो हम किसी भी आयनिक कंपाउंड में, फॉर एग्जांपल सोडियम क्लोराइड, कैटाइन इज ऑलवेज नेम्ड फर्स्ट. तो इसमें सोडियम क्या है, कैटाइन है, तो उसको हम पहले बोलेंगे, फॉलोड बाय द एनाइन सोडियम क्लोराइड. सो कैटाइन इज ऑलवेज नेम्ड फर्स्ट एंड द नंबर ऑफ द कैटाइन्स एंड एनाइन्स आर नॉन रिटन इन द नेम. जब हम नाम लेते हैं तो नंबर ऑफ कैटाइन और एनाइन उसमें नहीं लिखा जाता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर ये Al2SO4 थ्राइस, ये फॉर्मूला है एल्युमिनियम सल्फेट का, ठीक है, तो इसमें हम ये नंबर नहीं बोलेंगे, एल्युमिनियम एंड सल्फेट, है ना. तो इसको डाई एल्युमिनियम ट्राई सल्फेट नहीं बोलेंगे, इसको हम क्या कहेंगे, एल्युमिनियम सल्फेट. So this is all about today. Tomorrow we will learn to write chemical formulae. For this you must know some common, simple and polyatomic ions. So this is given on page number 37 of your book. Their valencies are given, number of ions are given, their symbol are given, some non-metallic elements and their symbols are given, polyatomic ions are given and their symbols are given. You must know the cations, the valency given on them, and you have to learn this table so that you can easily learn to write the chemical formulae of some ionic compound. So this is all about today. So let us meet tomorrow.